Well, joining you now, Lord Stephen Carter, CBE, Group Chief Executive, Informa PLC, on accelerating innovation into our markets.
Good afternoon. I got sound? Yep, good. Good afternoon, Your Highnesses, Your Excellencies, and thank you very much for the opportunity to be able to say a few words to the room before I pass on to the next inspiring speaker from Aramco. On behalf of my company, Informa, I would like to add my welcome to those of you who are here today at LEAP 2023. And as the previous speaker from Hong Kong said, this is a truly remarkable gathering of innovators and of companies, startup companies, existing companies and future companies that want to make an impact on the digital world. If you leave this hall and you go down the main section and turn to the right, you will see a series of locations dedicated to startups, ideas, innovators, people with new ideas that are looking to make a major impact on the economy here in the kingdom and in the world more broadly. I can give you one example of a successful startup that was incubated here in the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. That startup was called LEAP. 3.5 years ago, we had a discussion with the government of Saudi Arabia as to how to bring to life the fact that Saudi was becoming a gateway to digital innovation, not just in this region, but in the world. We were extremely fortunate, my company Informa, to partner with Faisal Al-Kamazi, who many of you will know is the chairman of the Saudi Cybersecurity Federation. And together, we concluded that to make this happen, we needed to create a partnership, an alliance. And from that partnership and alliance was created an idea. That idea is called Taluf. Taluf is the company that brings you LEAP today. Taluf is a joint venture between my own company and the federation representing the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. But the person, the individual, the institution that really brought the vision to make LEAP what it is today was His Excellency Abdullah Al-Swah, the Minister for Communications and Information Technology. 3 years ago, when we were imagining what LEAP could be, we never imagined it could be what it is today. 225,000 registrations. Now, I listened to the earlier panel discussion, and I listened to the inspiring comments from the ministers from the 4 countries represented, and in particular, to the comments from the minister from Ghana and Nigeria. Now, sadly, I am old enough to remember the GSM World Congress in its first edition in Cannes in the south of France in 1996. 10 years later, that conference, which was focused on what we then used to call digital cellular radio technology, and we now call smartphones, moved from Cannes in France to Barcelona in 2006. That itself was nearly 20 years ago. I agree entirely with the view expressed by the Minister from Nigeria that the role of LEAP is to be a complement, a partner to the power of Mobile World Congress. But to have got to where we are in 3 years is a remarkable testament to the increasing importance of the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia as an engine for investment, innovation, sponsorship, and partnership. And those 4 things are the key to success in this industry. How do you harness the power of globally exchanged ideas? And critically, how do you do what His Excellency the Minister is doing? In my own life, I once served, had the privilege of serving as a Minister for Communications and Technology in my own government. I tried to do some of what your Minister has achieved, harnessing the power of government to inspire and innovate and create collaborative spaces for new thoughts and new ideas. It is extremely hard to do, and I would like to put on record the admiration that we have at the Informa company for the work that is being pioneered here in this area, and our gratitude for the partnership that we have developed with the Kingdom and with the Ministry of Communications and Information Technology. To close, at Tahaluf, we are passionate about developing scale in key industries that are pertinent to the future of the Kingdom. Today, and for the next 4 days, we are focused on the technology markets. A, because it's a critical global market, and B, because it's the ultimate horizontal for every other industry. But Tahaluf is not going to stop at LEAP. In healthcare, in food and nutrition, in commercial real estate, in aviation, there are a whole range of industrial sectors, markets, that in partnership with the government of the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, we can create multiple versions of LEAP that will further serve to underscore the importance of this economy as a gateway economy. In closing, I would like to say that we see our role as being invisible. I suspect many people in the room are not aware of my company, Informa. We are the owner and operator of hundreds of branded industrial trade shows and gatherings and conferences and festivals, many in the fabulous city of Hong Kong. The Hong Kong Jewelry Show is a fantastic example of bringing the world to Hong Kong. The joy and the energy that you can derive from sharing openly, from collaborating and creating, that is what these events are for. I would encourage everybody here who is a sponsor, everybody here who is a corporate, everybody here who is an investor, reach out to the ideas, choose the ones that you think have potential, and nourish them, because ideas are very precious things, and it's easy to spot them when they're like LEAP is today. But it took the vision of the minister to imagine what LEAP could be, and for that, we will be eternally grateful. I hope everyone has a fantastic LEAP 2023, and the only thing I leave you with is that LEAP 2024 is going to be even more compelling, even more creative, even more commercial, and probably even bigger. Thank you very much, and enjoy the time.
Lord Carter, many thanks from us all.